Good morning students. How are you all? Yes, students, in previous period we complete our lesson chapter that parts of a plant, and before that we completed the chapter living and non-living thing. So students, today we start the new lesson. First, tell me what you observe in your surrounding. Yes, plants, then animals, insects, birds, so many things, so many living things you observe in your surroundings. Yes, so students, you all need the food. Yes, for our living thing, we are living things, so we need the food. So like that, all animals also need the food. All living things need the food. We already learned that in our first chapter. So students, are that animals, from where they get the food, for why they want the food. Yes, so today we discuss about the new chapter. Which one? What do animals eat? Which chapter? What do animals eat? Now tell me students, all animals, birds, insects, then animals, it may be wild animals, it may be pet animals, it may be domestic animals, all they eat the same type of food? No. From where they get the food? Yes, animals get the food from their surrounding. They need the food for getting the energy, for doing some work. So, students, according to the animals, what type of food they eat? They categorize in three groups. Now, first, tell me any animals. Whatever you think. It may be animal, it may be bird. Just you tell me the names of that animals. Yes, one by one. Which one? Cow, very good. Then eagle, nice. Yes. Goat. Yes. Sparrow. Yes. Rabbit. Then lion, tiger, elephant, very nice, bear, yes, fox. Now see students, you randomly tell me the names. Yes, but now see how I am writing here. I write here in three groups. Now observe which type of food that animals eat, which type of food that animals eat, and which type of food that animals eat. Now see students, if you observe the cow, goat, rabbit, elephant, zebra, then buffalo, giraffe, they eat only plants. Yes, so and these animals, eagle, lion, then this tiger, they kill the other animals and they eat their flesh. Now these type, sparrow, bear, fox, peacock, hen, if you observe them, sparrow, it eats the nuts also, grains also, and it eats some small insects also. Yes, means these all animals, they eat the same type of food? No, they eat the different types of food. So according to that, what kind of food they eat, they categorize or they classified into three groups. Which one? Herbivorous, means they eat only plants. Herbs, herbivorous. Herbivorous animals eat only the plants or the parts of the plant. They are the plant eater animals. Second one, eagle, lion, tiger, then so many that animals vulture. So these animals are carnivorous. Those animals or those birds, they kill the other animals and eat their flesh. So these animals are carnivorous animals. And this sparrow, then bear, then fox, they eat flesh or they kill the other insects or animals also, and they eat plants also. So they are the omnivorous. They are omnivorous animals. Now see students, according to their eating habit, according to their food, they categorize in three groups: herbivorous, carnivorous, and then omnivorous. These are the three kinds of animals. Now today we discuss about the herbivorous animals. Which animals we discuss today? Herbivorous animals. What are the characteristics of herbivorous animals? How they are teeth? Which type of food they eat? So all that we discuss today. Which one? Herbivorous animals. Now see students, cow, goat, buffalo, rabbit, then zebra. These are the herbivorous animals. They are the herbivorous animals, but their eating habits are different. Now see, if you observe the cow, then buffalo, how they eat. If you observe the rabbit, how rabbit eat or squirrel eat. So, according to their eating habits. Now see, then cow, goat, buffalo, they are having the wide front teeth. Which one? Cow, goat, buffalo, they are having the wide front teeth. So what they do? They first swallow the food. Whatever plants they eat, they just swallow. After some time, they again come back into their mouth. They came back their food into their mouth and then they chew it very finely. What? Cow, goat, buffalo, these animals, they swallow their food and then again came back into their mouth when they are having the time and they chew it very finely, and this process is known as the chewing the cud. Which one? Chewing the cud. Which animals do this process? Cow, goat, buffalo. What they did? They swallow the food and whenever they get time, they again return back into their mouth food and then they chew it very finely. Now another, if you observe the rabbit, then squirrel, their front teeth are sharp. Their front teeth are sharp for what purpose? Whenever they eat the food, they chew that food or cut that food very repeatedly, very finely. If you observe the rabbit, they chew their food very repeatedly. Why? Because their front teeth are sharp. They chew their food or cut their food repeatedly, oftenly, so many times they chew it, and this process is known as the gnaw. This process is known as the gnaw. Yes? Now some insects, they also feed on the plants. Grasshopper, if you observe, grasshopper feed on the grass as its name. Some birds also like a pigeon or a sparrow, they also feed on the plants. So these animals, they are having the different types of feeding habits. Are they herbivorous? But they are not having the similar feeding habit. They are not eat their food similarly. So this is about the herbivores. In today's period, what we discuss? Yes, about the introduction of the lesson. What do animals eat? Then kinds of that animals. 3 kinds of animals: herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. What are herbivorous? Plant eater animals. What are carnivorous? They are eating the flesh of other animals. And third one is the omnivorous. They eat both plants as well as the other animals flesh. Now today we discuss again about the herbivorous animals. Cow, goat, buffalo, they are having the wide front teeth. They swallow their food and again come back into their mouth. Food they return back into their mouth. Then they chew it very finely, and this process is known as the chewing the cud. Then another one is rabbit or squirrel. So their front teeth are very fine, very sharp. They cut the food very repeatedly